hottest in the music industry right now is Pearl Jam versus Motley Crue. How the fuck we got here in 2022, I don't know, but it's one of the biggest stories. We might have somebody from Motley Crue coming on, but I thought we would start with this. So there was an interview that went, I guess, kind of viral last week with Eddie Vedder, the lead singer of Pearl Jam, basically saying, fuck Motley Crue, fuck like hair metal, basically saying that they were like chauvinistic, they ruined women in rock and all this shit. And I loved Nikki Sixx's response where he said, this is a lot coming from the most boring band on earth. And it's been going back and forth since. I want to know where we all stand on this. Motley Crue versus Pearl Jam. We'll start with Robbie. Robbie, where do you stand?
I'm obviously a huge Motley Crue guy. Pearl Jam is oddly one of the few like really popular rock bands that I've never been able to get into like my entire life. I think when Dante wrote the blog, he said that like he was just talking to social media Chuck about Pearl Jam and how he saw like Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, and thought it was a boring show. Chuck hit me up last week before any of this controversy and was like, yo, I think we might be able to get like 2 tickets to Eddie Vedder. I put your name in for a good word. And I was like, oh, I really appreciate that, man. But like, I wouldn't even take those tickets. Like, I think Pearl Jam is so boring. I was like, seriously, like, really appreciate it, but I wouldn't go to that show. I think Pearl Jam is good when they do covers at their shows. I like their covers when they do Baba O'Reilly and shit. But just not for me. So yeah, I've never been a Pearl Jam guy. This is kind of the perfect band for Motley Crue to like argue with because it's just not for me.
Well, I mean, this is kind of perfect timing because I knew you were going to take the Motley Crue side, and I thought the only fair way to do this was to bring in somebody on the vehemently Pearl Jam side. So perfect. I brought in one of the best drummers in the world. His name is Nate Moran. He's from Nashville. He's in the band Secret Club, now known as Real Humans, and he's a big Pearl Jam guy. And I said to him, I know Robbie Fox is a big Motley Crue guy. So Nate Moran will be in shortly. But real quick, Kenny, I'm very interested to hear your side of the argument. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like birthday clowns versus fucking real magicians. I don't know. It's like, you know what I mean? Like one of them is like fucking I wear like bandanas on my head and I drink whiskey and fuck. Okay, cool. But then you got like the album and Verses and Vitology, and one of them got an MTV Unplugged. One of them climbed 50-foot fucking rafters and jump into the crowd. I just don't think it's a fair fight, like you said, Robbie, but maybe on the opposite flip side direction.
Now, before we go anywhere, Nate Moran is in the building now, and as I said, he's taking the opposite side to Robbie Fox. I think there's a little shit about to get started. Nate Moran, how are you, buddy?
Doing all right, man. How are you guys doing?
We're good. Why don't you let Robbie know why Pearl Jam is the victor in this entire conversation?
Okay, so I feel like I'm pigeonholing myself as like Pearl Jam guy because like a really iteration of this podcast, I feel like I was talking about Pearl Jam.
You were.
And then the second you guys are talking about Pearl Jam, it's like, oh, let's call it this fucking guy. So here I am. So, okay. So here's my thing is like, let's say that Nikki Sixx is right. And which he's not, that Pearl Jam is boring, right? My thing is like, what's worse, being like boring or being like straight up bad? I saw Motley Crue on their last farewell tour, the one that they like signed contracts saying was going to be their final tour, but like each contract had an out. Like, yeah, I know, it's dumb as shit. But I saw them on that tour. Worst sounding arena band that I've ever heard in my entire life. Like it was so like loud and muddy and like sonically completely like not discernible, right? And here's also the thing, they had backup singers who also danced and who carried all of the vocals when they couldn't sing. And so I must have missed the part on the DVD, the Live from Wrigley Field Pearl Jam DVD, where Pearl Jam's backup dancers all of Eddie Vedder's like wait because he like couldn't sing the songs, right? Because so that's the thing too is like another tweet that Nikki Sixx sent out that wasn't getting as a lot of play was that he said Eddie Vedder sounds like he has like marbles in his mouth. Yeah, so it's like, you know, take your pick. What's worse, having a singer that sounds like he's got marbles in his mouth, or like a singer who like literally just can't even sing the song? like Vince Neil, right?
Off stage. He walked off stage in his last show 3 songs in.
Wait, Vince Neil?
Yeah, he did a solo show at like a carnival at a state fair or something. 3 songs in, he said, "I'm sorry, I can't do this."
Dude,
He
he
was done.
looks
He looks really
rough.
bad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna step in as an independent arbiter here, right? I'm a bigger Pearl Jam fan than I am a Motley Crue fan, but I can't lie. If you give me like 3 Pabst Blue Ribbons and then you put on any Motley Crue song, I'm ready to fucking go, dude. Like, it is funny to where it's like Motley Crue is like the good time party music, and then Pearl Jam's like, I want to think a little bit. Like, I don't think anybody's like getting rowdy to Pearl Jam.
Yeah, one of them's like bar music. They're like the Motley Crue's like the best bar band you'll ever see.
Right.
And then you have Pearl Jam.
Fair.
Right. Or I think like Eddie Vedder's like built more of his whole thing on being like a truly great like songwriter, where yeah, like there's the bar band thing, but then also like I think for some people it's like Nikki Sixx is just like that guy who died once.
Yeah.
Which is awesome though. Which is
Yeah,
also
true.
awesome.
Yeah, true.
There's a reason why everyone knows every single member of Motley's names, and that people just know Eddie Vedder.
Oh, point,
Yo,
Robbie.
there's nothing more
Dying and
hardcore
coming
than
back
dying.
and writing a #1 song about it is the coolest shit in the world.
Let's go.
Yo, fucking true.
Yo, we ambushed Robbie and he came out fucking firing, dude. Real quick, I will say you guys don't know Nate the way that I know Nate, and Nate's kind of a dickhead. Nate, finish your argument.
Well, I mean, the rest of my argument was really just like ripping on like Nikki Sixx specific. Because I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, and I did like a Google image search back to back, and I was like, you know what, like Nikki Sixx, it looks like he's maybe doing bad cosplay of Gene Simmons with no man. Like now, I will say that. I like everybody knows Motley Crue songs and stuff, but then I feel like so many people know them for the drum solo aspect, the Tommy Lee thing. And like, I'm a drummer, but like, I hate drum solos so much.
Nate, have you seen the YouTube videos of Tommy Lee doing the drum solos where it's just his mic isolated and they mute the audience mic? So he's like, check this out, I'm gonna go left, and he starts playing and he's going left, but like the audience mics are muted, so it's just quiet, and he's like, going. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, and the thing with just drum solos like that too is like anybody can get behind a drum set and just flail, and like it sounds like they're doing some solo or whatever. So it just like, I don't know, it just doesn't.
That's not what Tommy does though. Come on.
Get him, Robbie. Get him, Robbie. Let's go.
Tommy's last drum solo on the farewell tour consisted of mostly like hip hop beats and like old school classic rock songs. It wasn't even just like random shit. He was playing songs on it. On the roller coaster. Like Tommy, at least as a drummer, made people pay attention to the drummer and made the drum solo not a piss break.
This is why Robbie's here, because he can handle this shit. I love this. I will say, if you were to look at it like respectively, who's the drummer for Pearl Jam? I don't actually know.
Matt Cameron.
Yeah, Matt Cameron is one of the best drummers in the fucking. Matt Cameron, he's one of the best of all time, and they had fucking God damn it, what's
Jack Irons.
Yes, Jack Irons, who also played in Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's just some legacy shit here.
I love this, right? I think as a band, Pearl Jam is a better band. I think every member of the band is probably a better member. But at the same time, I can't even hate on Motley Crue because of who they are now. I love getting fucked up and listening to Motley Crue. Like, I feel like that's like...
You can't judge Motley based on the farewell tour. Like, sure, Pearl Jam has longevity. They're a nice 4-door sedan. That's reliable. But Motley's the Ferrari that burnt out, it spun out, and you were like, it was a fucking fun time when we were spinning in that going 60 down the highway, though.
Exactly. Well, you made some money, and then you leased a Lamborghini, and then you crashed it 2 days later. That's Motley Crue.
Yo, are we allowed?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to play YouTube videos on here?
Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Go for it. We're the bad boys of music.
Tommy drum
podcasting.
solo definitely won't get DMCA'd if that's what you're thinking. No way does he own a copyright on the live videos.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I just had to change some settings. Let me see if I can make.
Oh, great. That's awesome, dude. What, SpongeBob taking up too much room on your computer?
Oh yeah, he keeps.
I had a
Age.
sick motherfucking dream one night, and well, fuck it. You just check this shit out for yourself, all right?
Like, Okay, it's cool, but the odd, like his microphone, the shit that he says the whole time. I had a dream last night. Left. I'm not gonna find it, but fucking so good.
Now, Kenny, real quick, on stage, do you ever think, like, look back and like think about things you said? First of all, did you have a microphone on stage for AWOL?
Yes, I said the dumbest shit.
That's what I'm saying. You say stupid shit all the time.
Dumbest mistake, the dance moves. You're like, I don't know, man.
Wait, you had dance moves?
Yeah, like you never got to see our band, but like we all go pretty crazy, and it's like heavy dance music almost. But we want like dance moves. It's just like head banging or whatever. But sometimes you do some like crazy like shoulder moves and ass shake and fucking
Oh
then
my
you get
God.
and you're like, I fucking hate myself. Why is my mouth open while I'm headbanging?
Dante-
The mic is a drug, man.
It is.
You're fucking. For me, at least, I'm not a singer. For me, it's like very terrifying to fucking take that first hit. But then when you feel the crowd like answer back, it's like, holy shit, that's amazing. And then you get carried away really quick.
Dante, do you ever do like the corny DJ things where like, do you feel the love in this building tonight? Let's
No.
go, let's step it up. Let's
No,
go. Like,
I
do
used to have a
Energy.
No, I used to have a trademark line on the Blackout tour that was "Make some noise if you're as fucked up as I am tonight."
Oh,
And
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Jesus.
nice, dude.
so bad.
I love Dave. Dave said Jesus, Dante.
so bad.
Oh my God. All right.
Just keep to yourself.
See, this is where we need to start working on Dave's stage image, because me and Dave were just talking off air about some stuff we were in the works and everything. Dave, we need your stage image, dude. Are you gonna be a Motley Crue? Or are you gonna be a Pearl Jam? Are you gonna wear flannel? Or are you gonna do leather and do backflips on a fucking roller coaster? What are you gonna do?
Good point.
I told you this 1,000 times. I'm gonna do me.
He's gonna go Rasta. He's gonna have dreads. He's gonna be
Yeah. I'm gonna have a joint hanging out of my mouth like a
Dave's gonna be
Steve
asking
Reeves.
where the flashing's at, where the tits at.
You should start growing your hair out now.
dude.
Yeah.
I have tried to grow my hair out so many fucking times. It just like gets to it's got like a governor on it. Like it just
Yeah.
it gets to a certain length and just stops and looks like
All right, then we're getting you fitted for some sort of wig. I don't know what it is.
no, dude, I'm gonna pull the fucking Limp Biscuit. I'm gonna wear a backwards baseball hat, jeans, Air Force Ones or Jordans, and like a fucking t-shirt I got at Kohl's or something. That's my look.
Dave,
Colin,
Dave,
Coles, not
last
Coles.
ones to tell
Come
me-
on.
How to fucking look on a stage. Look at your little fucking frat swoop haircut. You wear like a math teacher, not a fucking musician.
but that's what makes the band special, Dave.
Asian,
And
you know?
see, I just fucking Jedi mind tricked you into accepting yourself, David. That's what I was going for the
Yo,
whole.
I wore rompers on stage. Right up.
That's cool.
At one point, I
I
was
wear
wearing white.
I wear
pants.
women's jeans, size 1.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
there you
Robbie,
go.
you know what? You're a rock star, dude. I'm just out here. It is funny because I'll wear a Sixers jersey on stage. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to wear pink leather. I don't want to do that. That's not who I am.
I don't
And
think
that
I've
was
ever seen Frasco not in a Lakers jersey.
that's why I love Frasco. That's why although I will say we're about 3 spots away from Frasco on the iTunes charts, and I want to pass him so bad in his text and be like, "Hey, motherfucker."
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. We had
I
our
see you,
guitar
dog.
player in AWOL play shirtless on a bet on Leno, which is one of the best
Oh.
fucking things ever on a bet that he lost. You got to play shirtless, and he fucking did like a man. Dave, I just can't wait to see you fucking shredding.
I don't take off my shirt in public.
Dave, Dave, if I send you a fishnet shirt, will you rock it?
Ooh.
Fishnet will cover it up. It'll make you look like you got fucking definition.
Yeah.
I don't think anything can make me look like I got fucking definition.
We'll make it work, dude.
You get a certain airbrush the right way. I'm sure you can make it look like that.
Real quick before we move on, Nate Moran, any last words?
Well, I was just gonna add the only problem with wearing a basketball jersey to a show is that you're like forever in pictures opening for Bon Jovi wearing a Ben Simmons jersey.
Fuck you! You piece of shit. There is like fucking 3 years of my life on tour of me in a Ben Simmons jersey on stage, and all those pictures are fucking dead to me now. So thanks a lot,
Yep.
Nate. You piece of shit.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Fuck you, dude.
All right. Later, guys.
Fuck off.
Later.
I hate to say this, but that is literally one of the best drummers